Hey, good morning, everyone. Saturday, 27th of June, 2020. That's what they want us to believe. Balmy 63 degrees. Dogs loved it. Okay, what are we going to do today? Well, we've got up there in the picture rack three important pictures. We'll take them in succession. We have the Yellow Rose of Texas. Interesting research on the Yellow Rose of Texas as a side note. You should look into it. It is definitely not the state flower of Texas. The state flower of Texas is called the blue bonnet. I did not know that. But there's a lot of interesting history behind, and you guys hate history, I know that, behind the Yellow Rose of Texas, if you care to do your own Googling. I do Googling, and I do Googling well. All right. Yellow Rose of Texas. As many of you probably know by now, the Republican POS governor of Texas shut down the bars. Yeah, guess what's coming back? No way. Don't tell me it's a second wave of the Mona Corona. Yes, I am. And it's coming back with a vengeance. Florida shut down the bars. 8 other states are critically winking and blinking. You don't think that's going to crawl all its way up here in North Dakota, do you? Any gamblers out there? Anybody want to say we might be shut down in North Dakota again because of Mona Corona? It's going apeshit, people. Killing millions. Yeah. CDC says the numbers might be 10 times higher in reality than actually reported on CNN and Big Fox News. Oh, no. I got to get me an American mask so I can walk around and breathe my own bad breath CO2 and smoky smoke. Hate it. Okay. Yellow Rose of Texas. Come on, Texans. Serve with you guys in the Navy. You are an odd bunch, especially when there's Okies around from Oklahoma. I got it. You are like me. You get stuff done. Are you guys going to roll over on this one? Did you not learn anything from the last 3 months? Did you not know what a hoax, fake, pandemic this bullshit's all about? Are the good old boys of Texas, with all your rich history, the Lone Star State, are you going to actually stand up and do something? Are you going to take a 8 square block of Amarillo or Austin and say, hey, police free, bars are open here, stay the F word out? Or are you going to do what the Republican POS governor and POS people is not a compliment? It's an acronym. Can't say it. People say, I talk dirty on this channel. Get a plague. Get restricted. Yeah. Are you going to do something? Or are you going to go to your room? Governor says we got to go to our room. Hey, Daddy, can I have supper first? No, go to your room. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Okay. You're not going to make my chickweed experiment yesterday hold true, are you? You know, wherein I could go to any bar in North Dakota, any bar in Texas, any bar anywhere, count the number of pussies in this country, multiply them out. Don't tell me you got a shitload of pussies down there in Texas. Please say it isn't so. I've got my fingers crossed, Texas. You guys will do the right thing. But I'm not going to bet a lot of money on it. Maybe a beer. Yeah, I might do a beer. Okay, so how do we know about Texas shutting down its bars? And how do we know about the dreaded Mona Corona forcing Florida to shut down on sale? How do we know about these things? Why, we get it from CNN and Big Fox News. Not a dime's worth of difference, people. And I'll tell you how you can prove it. Look who owns them. Look at the billionaires who own them. Billionaires own the media. And not just over the air, not just cable. Print. Internet sites. Yeah. In fact, I just told you I do a good job Googling. Let's go in here and find out this fun little fact. How many billionaires, they can only tell you from 2019. Where was that here? The combined net worth of the 2019 class of the 400 richest Americans was $2.9 trillion, up from $2.7 trillion in 2017. As of October 2019, there were 621 billionaires, a record high in the United States. And you know something, people? Fun fact you can Google yourself. A lot of people are making a lot of money on the Mona Corona. In fact, our billionaires, what was that, 621? They got 560 billion plus and rising increases to their net worth. Yeah, they're making money hand over fist. You ain't. I'm not. But they are. Billionaires Club, people. Come on. They love the monochrona. Time to reset this country. Tear down the old, build up the new. Order out of chaos. Never let a crisis go to waste. The riots have kind of died down. Bring back the monochrona. Monochrona dies down. Bring back the riots. I've been telling you, it's coming. I sit up here on the wall. I look up to the horizon. Yeah, horizon, not curvizon. And I tell you, it's coming. Now, is it a civil war? I'm beginning to think it's a class war. You get the pathetic white slaves battling the pathetic slaves of color, and nobody sees the billionaires at the top. They can do what they want. It's incredible. Your congressional leaders, your congressional congressmen, senators, hey, guess what? They made a killing dumping their stocks. Yeah, because they had inside information that shit's going to hit the fan. So guess what they do? Insider trading. They dump them. Oh, but guess what? Martha Stewart does it. She goes to prison. Congressmen are exempt by law from filing Form 4 from the Security Exchange Commission. Form 4 deals with insider trading profits, gains, benefits. In fact, quote unquote, it's a statement of changes in beneficial ownership of securities, people. You gotta obey them. They don't. Why would Congress want to obey laws that you slobs have to, we slobs must live under? Rules for thee, man, but not for them guys. All right, now, billionaires, huh? Well, one of the top dogs is that ugly-looking prick pictured next to the yellow road of Texas named Jeff Bezos. Mr. Amazon, Mr. Spaceman before Mr. Amazon. One of the wealthiest in the world. Yeah, essential services. Don't you know? People need their doodads, widgets, and tchotchke items from Amazon. Destroy the American small-town networks with Amazon and their free shipping. Essential services. But he was having some problems in his plants. His people were coming down with the dreaded monochrona. So he established a fund that the public could freely donate to help his workers get through these hard and trying times. Yeah, you, the ones who lost your job, the ones that are broke, the ones that don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out. Yeah, you could donate to him. But guess what Mr. Billionaire does? He joins up with Elon Musk, another billionaire, space fake, and gets the government to contribute $5 billion to keep the essential workers at the launch facilities up and running. Essential work, don't you know? Fake in space. In spite of all that, and it's easy to document, just in one case alone, a measly $10 million, in spite of all the handouts from government, in spite of asking the non-working poor to contribute to help his working poor, he donates $10 million to NAACP. Countless cases, man. Countless cases of these billionaires giving money to BLM. It isn't just George Soros. No, it's not. He's a billionaire. No. Tech companies. Google. I mean, Google itself. You don't even have to do the Google. God, we are suckers. Class warfare, people. And the most pathetic thing is, it is the white slaves versus the slaves of color. And both sides are too effing stupid to see it. And who skates by? Who goes by unscathed? Yeah, the Billionaire Club. But you ain't going to believe that unless you see it on Big Fox News or CNN, right? Which they own. Gee, no conflict of interest there. Heavens no, Corn. You know, the wife tells me, and a few others said, you're getting harsh, you're getting cynical, you're getting hard. Well, I could start swearing. What does it take? What does it take for you guys to wake the F up? Can't you see it? Are you going to stand by and have another monochrona second phase roll through and go, I guess we got to go to Rome. The Gov said we got to go to Rome. That phony fake fraud we got in Bismarck? Doug Gates? He's going to send you to your room again? Are you at least going to get your evening meal? God damn. Okay, so where we're going back to. I guess the question is, who's really doing the looting? Is it the Black Lives Matters? Is it the protesters? Yeah, I think it's the Billionaire Club. They're looting both sides. They're making a killing doing it. Increased profits. Oh, yeah. Gates has made a hell of a lot of money. Stands to even make more vaccines, don't you know? Invested in 7 new companies to grind out the deadly monochrona vaccine. Your golden ticket. Your get out of jail free card. You take his vaccine, people. You don't have to wear your patriotic masks anymore. You'll have your papers in order, comrade, and you will be able to buy and travel and sell and trade. You got it. Hey, you heard it here. Have I been wrong? Really? I think I've been too light on most of us out here. Excuse me. Anyway, remember the other day I was telling you about these protesters that are tearing down statues everywhere, getting it wrong? Kind of like that video a few days back of the debate national champions. You know what I mean? Wink, wink, hint, hint. Yeah, I think their classmates. I think their classmates are picking the targets because they're getting them wrong. They got Stevie Ray Vaughan, a musician. They got the 54th Massachusetts Regiment, all black regiment. And they might have really stepped on something here, because they got Albert Pike, last picture up there, the Grand Poobah of the Masons. Yeah, Mr. Luciferian himself. Masons don't like that. Rumor has it, Trump says that statue will be restored and replaced. Wonder why that is. Why are you so worried about that? If it's a rumor, it'll stay down. If it gets back up there, well, no rumor. So we'll have to see what happens. Don't mess with the Masons, and don't mess with Albert Pike's statue. Read about Albert Pike, Civil War general for the South, Confederate brigadier general. Only Civil War general to lose to the Union when he had superior forces at the Battle of Pea Ridge. That's their hero. Author of the book Morals and Dogma. That's their Bible. Yeah, I see a Jesuit, a Mason, and a Murray behind every tree. You need to start seeing them too. Did I mention Murray's? Yeah, look into that. Okay, people, guess what? Street dance tonight in the big city of Willow City. They have a tendency to sometimes turn into street fights. And your humble, ever-flexible, fluid, and most honest messenger has got to work the streets selling food. We'll see what happens. See if I'm around tomorrow to give you a full report. Anyway, a lot of stuff to do. I got to get stuff done. You guys have a good one.